What happens when you die as an unbeliever? If you die as an unbeliever, the original design intention was that you would instantly have been cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, the incinerator of heaven, and utterly destroyed in a moment of torment and terror. However, as a consequence of the contest, you will now remain on earth because there's nowhere else for you to go. What it looks like in practice is that when you die, your guardian messenger will take you to the lake of fire and brimstone and explain that this is where you will end up if Satan loses the contest. You will then be taken to heaven, and it will be explained to you that throughout your life you've been lied to, that there really is an Almighty Creator, that living in friendship, love, and service to the Almighty is the greatest gift, that there are rewards and penalties for how you live your life. You will then be returned to your corpse, and your guardian will leave you forever. You will then either end up in your coffin, in your grave with your rotting corpse forever, or you will end up in the crematorium oven and stay there for a long time until it is decommissioned and demolished, and then end up in the rubble, or you may end up wherever your corpse fell, in the sea or on land. Or you may manage to move from your corpse to a family member or friend who embraces your corpse before your corpse is disposed of. Or if you have been a more successful sinner, you may be harvested by a Satan servant, a nurse, undertaker, etc., sent on a training program, and then be employed in the demonic army, leading other human beings into greater sin and corruption. Back to the contest. If Satan wins, you will remain on earth, but Yah will remove his spirit, so everything will die, and you will be stuck where the corpse of your host falls forever. The senior demons, under command of the demonic masterminds, will compete fiercely for power on earth, and will have nothing better to do than fight with one another and wage war for eternity, because they can only torment one another, they cannot kill. Then if Satan loses the contest, all those who are serving Satan will be cast into the lake of fire and brimstone and utterly destroyed. This will happen around May 3003, 983 years from now. That's in 2020. Note that the Almighty has said regarding unbelievers, "Why would I want someone to spend eternity with me when they do not believe I exist?" If Satan loses the contest, Yeshua will return in victory to rule on earth, assisted by those believers who are alive at that time, together with those in heaven who have been appointed to rule on earth. A new spiritual dispensation free of satanic and demonic corruption will be initiated. A beautiful era of peace and tranquility, as the Creator originally intended, will be ushered in. If you have never believed in the Almighty Creator, here is the prayer for you. Father, I now recognize that you exist and are real. In the name of Yeshua, I ask you to forgive my sins and accept me now as your child. I commit to actively seeking to draw close to you day by day and ask you to bring the people you want into my life and take the people you do not want in my life out. I ask you to open the doors that you want opened in my life and close the doors that you want closed. I ask you to show me what I need to read and study and what to pray. Thank you for forgiving me and accepting me as your servant and your child. Once you have prayed, see the Critical Actions on First Belief webpage and see the compilation of Most Writings webpage towards the bottom of the main menu on the website for a collection of most of my writings. See particularly Volume 1, Most Important Writings. In particular, study and apply all that is contained in the ebook, 7 Components of Drawing Close, also towards the bottom of the main menu.